Good morning. It is Friday, February 18th, 2022. Back here for daily shakeup number 483. And today I want to talk about planning ahead, but maybe in a bit of a unique way. In particular, developing scripts and often agreed upon scripts to deal with potentially really uncomfortable or challenging situations. I've seen it in a lot of context. I'll probably do another daily shakeup on some other context. But one example I want to talk to you today is about situations where within your team or organization, or even your family and your personal relationships, someone or multiple people are often not present or they're fully distracted. Maybe it's literally they're on their phone when you're trying to have a conversation or on their computer or just thinking about someone else. They're just not present. That could be a difficult conversation in the moment because you might be frustrated, angry. You might feel that you're being dismissed, undervalued. Emotions can come up. And if you bring up the emotions, probably won't be heard that well. And if you start bringing up the whole story in this long explanation, that itself can feed to defensiveness instead of just getting to the conversation point. So one script I love around this topic of presence and distractions and not really listening to each other is to have an upfront contract to discuss the issue, whether it be one-on-one, sort of in an interpersonal interaction, perhaps a relationship, ideally as a team, that we all know this can happen. There are times we're talking to each other, interacting, and the other person's just not present. So the agreement goes like this. When I sense that, or I'm not sure, what I will say is, and here's the script, are you present? No energy, no frustration, no anger, just the question, are you present? Because it does two things. Number one, or actually three things. Number one, it calls the issue. It says, I have some question right now about whether you're present. And I do it in just those three words. Are you present? I don't give the story. I don't give the emotion. Just, are you present? I also know this, that question will bring other people immediately to the present. Now, whether they stay there or not is a different question. So we've called the issue in a simple way with three words, a simple script. The other person has gotten present through the question. Now we can have a discussion, not about how they were yesterday or how they might be tomorrow or what I believe about them in presence, because what matters most is to see if we can get full presence right now. It may be that person says, you know what, I'm really distracted right now. I'm struggling to be present. Can we do this later when I will be present? Which is another great piece about being present, but that's for another day and another daily shakeup. Just keep in mind this idea of having scripts, especially for those potentially challenging or uncomfortable situations where you might not know what to say. Plan ahead for it. And again, there's other areas we can talk about that. I'm sure that'll be some future daily shakeups. But for today, it's about being more present and having that upfront contract about agreeing that we can all ask each other, are you present? And even if you don't have the upfront contract, try out that question when that moment when someone seems distracted. See where it takes you. See if it enhances the conversations, and most important, gets everyone back to being more present more often with each other and for each other. That's it for today. Keep taking care of yourself and everyone around you. By all means, stay connected.